This is the Roger Orozco Show.
All right, guys, welcome to the show. The star, Ashton. What's that, Devil Dog co-star? Wow, let's watch him real quick. Ashton's favorite. Oh, cool, man. All right, guys, we're going to try to do a video every 2 weeks. I got to put my glasses on because I'm going to read a little bit. Yeah, I'm going to turn them off for a second, Ash. Okay, so we have an update. This is a very big deal. Ashton, I'm gonna talk to you about this, and hopefully everybody will catch on to it. So Selma Unified was sent an email. I got an email. I was sent an email, and it talks about an email being sent. Okay, so it's sent from. So it looks like it's sent from Rosalba Maritanano, and her email's at FCOE, so Fresno County Vet. I'm assuming, I think that's right, but it has to do with the LCFF calculator. So that's actually what they use for the money. And from Mrs. Maritanano, from her to Jessica Villarreal. And so that is for those that don't know, I'm not too familiar with her. I just know who she is from the name, watching the videos, the meetings. She's the Assistant Superintendent of Business and Support Services. So anyway, this email sent over, well, I'm going to read what it says. It's only a paragraph, and it says, this is coming from the gal at FCOE, and it says, "Hi, ladies. Attached is a revised LCFF calculator." Check this out, Ash. "Which now indicates considerably lower revenue amounts." So it sounds like lower money that you guys are probably going to get or have. "It was discovered that an incorrect factor had been entered, resulting in an overestimation of the ADA for the current and subsequent years. This revised version is the one we will be using for our review." And then it says total LCFF entitlement in the original FCF calculator. So then it has the numbers. So it sounds like they're saying to Selma that some numbers were wrong. Now, I don't know who inputted those numbers wrong or how that happened, but here it goes. So it looks like what they had for the money was 95. They call it the first interim. So 95,925,000. So basically 95, almost 96 million. And now with the revision, it looks like it's 92 million plus. And then at the bottom it says, "We sincerely apologize for any inconvenience. Thank you." So that's a difference of almost $4 million. So what does that actually mean? Does that mean Selma Unified is going to have to cut $4 million? What are they going to do? Well, here's where it becomes very interesting, because as a passionate, involved father, Ashton is a student here, but I'm a taxpayer. I reached out to our representative, Joel Fedor, and asked what was going on with this. He said go ahead, babe, there you go. He didn't know anything about it. He was looking into it. He just found out the night before when I reached out to him at that time. And so the question here I would have is, that's a really, really big deal, being a $4 million difference, depending on exactly what they're saying. So I called the board member, and supposedly the district, one of the top officials, didn't know anything about it at the time, but this was an email sent. And Mr. Fedor didn't know anything. He hasn't got back to me once again. He doesn't answer questions to the public. He's going to want to vote. He wanted your vote, but he's not working for you. He can't even answer simple questions. I'm still waiting for other questions. He doesn't want to be caught on record answering who he works for. So we're going to keep bringing that up because he's horrible. He should just step down. But anyway, going back to this this issue, we don't know what's really going on because our board members don't know. And if they've recently found out, then the public should know. So as far as that is concerned, if the superintendent didn't tell these board members and knew about it, for me, I would have his contract up on the very next meeting because we should have known. This is a massive deal if this is what it looks like. So I'm not sure. And once again, we don't know because we have board members that don't understand or don't talk to the community. The other part is if the superintendent didn't know, but obviously the business finance gal did. She had gotten this email. So I'm thinking that they would have known, but maybe she didn't. But even if she didn't, as soon as she found out, if she didn't tell that superintendent within an hour of finding out, she wouldn't be working there anymore. If I had anything to do, if I was on that board, I would have a lot to say. She shouldn't be working there if she didn't tell the superintendent, which is hard to believe she wouldn't. But if she didn't, she shouldn't be working there. This is all my opinion. So if the superintendent knew and didn't tell the board, he shouldn't be working there. Now, if that did happen and this board has allowed it, it wouldn't surprise me because they are very weak. It's one of the worst boards that we've ever had. They've made the positions, instead of advocating for our children, they've made it ceremonial. Let me just put it this way. There's 4 of them on there that suck. They suck. I'm not afraid to tell them that. So anyway, we don't know what happened because my board member, Mr. Fedor, my representative, doesn't answer my questions. He hasn't gotten back to me on this. And like I said, if the district knew and didn't tell the board, that's a super big deal. That's a red line crossed, in my opinion. So I guess since we haven't heard anything, so maybe they didn't know, even though this email was sent to one of them. So there's a lot of things going on that the people don't know about. The money is a really, really big deal because not only is it talking about almost $4 million right now, you're looking at negative almost $5 million the following 2 years each. So we don't know what's happening because they don't tell us if this is some kind of mistake, but I doubt that it is. It could be. But once again, the people are in the dark, and they're in the dark on purpose. Our board representatives are telling us, and because most people trust that they're going to do the right thing, that's slowly changing. You should know by now. These guys are looking out for the adults and not our children first, in my opinion. So everything I just said right now is in my opinion. If I got something wrong, don't have a problem taking it back and apologizing. But I know what I'm reading. I'm not 100% clear on it because I have a board representative that doesn't respond to me. And so he's trying to be a politician. He's trying to be a public official in private. He's not working for us. Shame on him. Don't you dare ask the community for anything, Mr. Fedor, since you just do whatever you're told to do by the unions, it looks like, in my opinion, and admin. You're definitely not doing it for us, the people. So anyway, hopefully you guys will. I'm gonna have it put up right here in between me and Ash, and hopefully you guys, it'll be big enough for you guys to see. But there's something going on, and if it was a mistake, the people should have came out and been notified about it, but they weren't, and it's just hush hush. And the board had questions, and they weren't even told about it. That's a big deal. That shows you that the board has no balls. Okay, thanks a lot, people, for watching. Please like, subscribe, share. We have to be the watchdogs of our school district and the city and all boards, because if we're not, nobody else will. And these guys have been doing an atrocious job with the money as far as the school, our school district. All right, so anyway, we'll be coming back with the Christmas special, and like I said, please like and subscribe, and enjoy the video. Right, Ash? What do you think? All right, cool. Devil Dog, say bye with the Devil Dog. Say bye. Bye, everyone. All right. Uh-oh. Ashton loves his dog, man.